Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. I am here with you with my second last lecture related to the chapter 3 days to see. First I am going to tell you what the main theme of this chapter. Main theme of this unit is to tell you that what type of role you can play when the life is going to impose an obstacle upon you. Yes, we think that we are driving our life, but no, in reality the life is going to drive you. You are thinking that you are acting in your life. No, the life is the producer which are going to tell you how you have to act in your life. So at this point, think that you are living just to die, because life is a pathway toward death. Now I am coming towards the first passage of this unit, because I have to discuss all the paragraphs related to this chapter in this lecture. Students, in the first paragraph, the writer Helen Keller is going to tell us about the life and the journey of life towards death. She is saying that life is not same to all the people. She is saying that life is, some people think that life will remain, we will live we will live more than 1,000 years, and every day we will decide that we will do something. Next day I will do this thing, next day I will do this thing. But no, this is not the main thing. The main thing is that the life, some people think that the life, maybe tomorrow will not come in our life. Yes, and they plan that they have to do this thing, and they have to do this task, they have to complete this task today, right now. So at this point we should have to think that what we have to do and how we have to plan our life. Life is an emergence of all the blessings that God has imposed upon us and that God has adorned us. So we should be thankful about all the blessings that God has given us. People think that they are complete, but they are not going to thank God for their completion. When they see a person who is not complete in his life, then they think that reality is totally different. Here, Helen Keller is a blind writer, and now she will tell us that how we have to spend our life, what is the main purpose of the life. So now I am coming towards the main words, the main important words from this passage. The first word from this passage is emphasize. It's a verb, and its synonym is highlight or point out, and its sentence is over here. I must emphasize the fact that she is only a little girl. Vigor, it's a noun. Well-being is its synonym. If you want to retain youthful vigor, you have to take regular exercise. Stretches, it's a noun, and its synonym is extend. The new housing estate stretches beyond the playing fields. Panorama, it's a noun. Scene or overview is its synonym. As I opened the scroll, a panorama of the yellow river unfolded. Epicurean, it's a noun. Specialist is its synonym. I had an Epicurean feast. Chastened, it's a verb. Correct is its synonym. He was chastened by his failure. Yes students, this is a very informative lecture that I am going to give you. Now I am coming towards the block question related to this passage. The first block question is over here on the screen in front of you. How can you relate the underlined phrases within this paragraph? Eat, drink and be merry means to live each day with fine taste and vigor. We should live each day with gentleness, vigor and keenness. Yes students, now I am coming towards the next passage. The next passage is over here on the screen in front of you, and in each and every passage of this unit the writer is going to give us a moral theme. She is going to take us close to death, but while you are going towards the death, it means that you are living your life. In reality, when you live your life, then you enjoy your death. but live your life with pleased feelings. Yes, always remain stuck with the hope of courtesy in your life. And when you feel that this courtesy will be in your life, then nobody can stop to ensure you and to feel the sense of sweetness and smile when you are going towards your death. She is saying in this paragraph that whenever she lose hope and whenever she failed in her life, she thought that every step when she fell down gives her a courage to upgrade her personality. Yes, our every failure upgrade us, and without failure, any success is not possible. So be stuck towards the point that every failure gives you a lesson, and this lesson gives you more courage to remain in the battle of life for long and to live it. Most of the people go towards the suicide. What do they think? They think that this is the solution. No, nothing. Death cannot be the solution of your problems. Death is only the escape. And if this death is due to your own will, then this is the escape. And if this death is due to the will of Allah, then this is not the escape. Then this is the time when you have to meet the blessing of Allah in front of God. And you have to think that what Allah is going to give you in the reward of all the obstacles that He has imposed to you in the life. How bravely you have fight out the battle. This braveness is going to be rewarded by death. So now I am going to give you the important words from this passage. The first important word from this passage is doomed. It's an adjective. Hopeless is its synonym. Their plans seemed doomed to failure. Fortune, it's a noun. Wealth and property are its synonyms. Fortune is easily found but hard to be kept. Spiritual, it's an adjective. Religious is its synonym. His spiritual nature is good. Mellow, it's an adjective. Soft is its synonym. A few more years will mellow the wine. There is no block question related to this passage. Now students, I am coming towards the third passage of this unit. In the third passage of this unit, now the writer is going to give you a message from her own weakness. How? Yes, I am going to tell you how. The writer is blind, as you know. So she is saying if she is going to give the eyes, if Allah will bless her with the eyes, what she will do, and if the eyes will be given out to her only for 3 days, then what she will do in these 3 days. She is in reality she is going to give you a message that the persons who have the eyes should see such type of things which she want to see. And what type of things should be these are over here in front of you, that she want to meet on the first day what she want to do, on the second day what she want to do, and on the third day what she want to do. Now I am going to discuss the important words from this passage. The first important word is illustrate. It's a verb and its synonym is clarify. The foregoing examples illustrate this point. Imagining, it's a verb. Perceive and image, it's its synonym. I know he is imagining a story. Okay students, now I am coming towards the fourth passage. The fourth passage is over here on the screen in front of you, and I am going to tell you that the writer is saying that on the first day when she will have the eyes, she will see the friends. She will see those people who made her life worth living. Yes, always value those persons who value you. Don't run behind those people who don't care you. and who don't have any type of love and affection with you. In short, who are not valuing you. The people who has no value for you, those people will have no place for you. So please go behind those people who are going to give you the value. This is the message of this passage. Now I am coming towards the important words. The first important word is gentleness. It's a noun. Its synonym is kindness. The lion symbolizes strength. The lamb symbolizes gentleness. Companionship. It's a noun. Its synonym is friendship. We have a very amiable companionship. Worth. It's a noun and its synonym is value. Kind words are worth much and cost little. Here is no block question related to this passage also. Okay students, now I am coming towards the fifth passage of this unit. This passage is over here on the screen in front of you, and in this passage the writer is going to give us a very important message, that I will see the sunset. Yes, what is the meaning? What is the main theme behind seeing towards the sunset? We consider that the sunset means the day is going to be doomed out. No, the day is not going down. The day is again transforming into another day by having a journey of night. So don't think that darkness means an ever darkness in your life. In this passage, the writer is going to tell you that every darkness has a hope inside. Yes, the sunset means that every night will have a day after it. So this is the message in this paragraph. Now I am coming towards the main important words. Arise. It's a verb and its synonym is appear. How did the quarrel arise? Thrilling. It's an adjective. Exciting is its synonym. The child were captivated by his thrilling story. Miracle. It's a noun. Wonderful is its synonym. His recovery is a miracle. Awe. It is a noun. Amazement is its synonym. The sight filled us with awe. Magnificent. It's an adjective. Superb is its synonym. The flowers were colorful and the scenery magnificent. Okay students, now I am coming towards the next passage. The next passage is over here on the screen, and she is saying that she will, on the third day, she will completely organize her whole past and present in a single book, and she will look at each and every page of her life to know what she has done during her whole life. She is saying that every person has a diary in himself. So he should have the courage to open up that diary every day and to see what he has done and what he has to do the next day. So she is going to give us the message that the past is not just a past for every person. Past is the preparation for the present for the every person. So you should have to prepare yourself according to the acts you have done in the past. So now students, I am going towards the important words from this passage. Devote, it's a verb. Assign is its synonym. He wanted to devote his energies to writing films. Hasty, it's an adjective. Speedy and careless are its synonyms. A hasty man is seldom out of trouble. Glimpse, it's a noun. Sighting is its synonym. I caught a glimpse of our new neighbor. Pageant, it's a noun. Celebration is its synonym. Our pageant represented scenes from history. Kaleidoscopic, adjective. Multicolored is its synonym. London is a kaleidoscopic word. Okay students, now I am coming towards passage number 7. The passage number 7 is over here on the screen, and in this passage the writer is again going to say us that she will see that dawn with her eyes. What she want to see in the dawn? Yes, in the emergence of dawn, she wants to give us that she wants to see the emergence of a new day in the life. So the emergence of a new day is not only the prevailing of brightness in the life. This day will be brightened if you will do something brightening in that day. Otherwise, the light of God will not help you out to find the light in yourself. You have to make it bright for yourself. Every darkness has brightness, as she has given us this message. So in this passage, she is going to revise that message. Then when after darkness, the brightness comes, there is a pause in between them. And in that situation, when there is a glimpse of these both colors will show you that how you have to prepare the brightness from the darkness of the night. So this passage, the important words from this passage are over here on the screen in front of you. The first important word is anxious. It's an adjective. Its synonym is worried. He is anxious to finish the job. Revelation, it's a noun. Disclosure is its synonym. My trip to Texas was a revelation. Okay students, now I am coming passage number 8. In passage number 8, the writer is going to tell us, I have no time to waste. I have only 3 days to see. So on the first day, she will meet the, she want to see the companions which are important in her life, who has made her life valuable. And on the second day, she will meet the present and past. And on the third day, what she will do? She will go towards the activities of life. She wants to meet the life in the full peak of business. Yes, she wants to see the heights of New York, where everyone is busy in her very crucial activities of life, in his or her very crucial activities of life. What she wants to grasp out from that life? She wants to see that how we can spend life in such a busyness. Yes, how this busyness affects our life, and is it useful to be busy to such an esteem? So now students, I am coming towards the main important words from this passage. The first important word is regret. It's a noun. Its synonym is worry. I didn't regret the choice I had made. Animate. It's a noun. Breathing is its synonym. The dog lay so still it scarcely seemed animate. Revealed, it's a verb. Disclose is its meaning. The survey revealed that the house was damp. Haunts, it's a noun. Trouble is its synonym. A headless rider haunts the country lanes. Destination, it's a noun. Goal and stop are its synonym. Life is like a journey with an unknown destination. Okay students, now I am coming towards passage number 9. What the writer is telling us in this passage. She went and she decided to meet more and more people in the last day when she has the eyes, and now she is going to define in front of you that how people use this blessing of sightness from Allah Ta'ala, which has been given out to all the people. First of all, she met to her friend who came back from walk, and when she asked us, what have you seen during your walk? She said, nothing else, everything is fine. She is saying that the nature is not so trivial that you are not going to observe it. Nature is a very beautiful human bliss that has been given out to human beings. So the people who has the eyes should observe nature, so that they can thank Allah Ta'ala that He has adorned you with such a beautiful world. So here the writer is going to tell us that we are not using this blessing of Allah Ta'ala with such an intensity in which we have to use it. Now I am coming towards the main important words from this passage. The first word is incredulous. It's an adjective. Doubtful is its synonym. She gave me an incredulous glance. Accustomed. It is an adjective. Addicted is its synonym. These people are accustomed to hard work. Convinced, it's an adjective. Persuaded is its synonym. He was convinced for her innocence. Okay students, now I am coming towards the second last passage of this unit. The passage is over here on the screen. The writer is going to say that, again the writer is in this passage is going to say that how is it possible that a person is going to spend 1 hour in the woods and there is nothing notable over here? Why? The birds are chirping everywhere. Allah has made the grass, the woods and all these things for us, that we will see it and we will thank the God that He has adorned with such a beautiful blessings that we cannot be make. We are unable to make a single thing which Allah has made for us. So why we are not going to pay attention and we are not using our eyes in a positive direction? Think about it. So now I am coming towards the most important words from this passage. Mere, it's an adjective. Synonyms, its synonym is simple. It took her a mere 20 minutes to win. Symmetry, I loved the house because it had perfect symmetry. Birch, they have got wonderful birch in the back garden. Quiver, it's a noun and its synonym is arrangement. Can you feel a quiver of her hands? Convolutions, noun and its synonym is complexity. The story's fascinating convolutions were inspired by real events. Shaggy, it is an adjective. Rough is its synonym. Tim has longish shaggy hair. Luxurious, it's an adjective. Comfortable is its synonym. She had come to enjoy Roberto's luxurious lifestyle. Okay students, now I am coming towards the last passage of this unit. In this passage the writer is going to conclude her own lecture. She is saying that if she will be a professor in the university, she will surely add a topic in the syllabus that in which she wants to tell the reader how to use the eyes. She is going to say the eyes are not only for seeing. In reality the eyes are for the purpose that we have to see the world in that way in which we will come across a least hopelessness, but in which we are going to use our eyes, we are going towards the peak of hopelessness. So we should eradicate this point from our lives and we should go towards the bright and dark day, not towards the night, because she is going to give us a message that there is a day after every darkness and life is not just a life. It is a journey towards death. So when you will not be able to see on the road which you are going to follow, then how you will be able to look at the obstacles which are coming in the way to go towards the death. So be careful while you are going to drive on the way of life. This is the main message of this unit. Now I am coming towards the main important words of this passage. Compulsory, it is an adjective. Obligatory is its synonym. Attendance at these lectures is not compulsory. Pupils, it's a noun. Student is its synonym. The school offers manual training to the pupils. Dormant, it's an adjective. Inactive is its synonym. The seeds remain dormant until the spring. Sluggish, it's an adjective. Dull is its synonym. A heavy lunch makes me sluggish in the afternoon. Students, now I am coming towards the block questions. So the first block question is, how can you relate the underlined phrases with this paragraph? Eat, drink and be merry means to live each day with fine taste and vigor. We should live each day with gentleness, vigor and a keenness. Why is the arising of sun so special for the author? The arising of the sun was so special for the author because it can bring the new dawn of day and feel and see the beauty of nature. What does the revelation of beauty mean to her? The revelation of beauty means to her that she can feel the beauty of nature and the coming of the spring. Why she has no time to waste in longings. She has no time to waste in longings because there is much to see. She is an optimistic woman. What is the meaning of the underlined phrases? The meaning of the underlined phrase is a thrilling and unending drama that has become dead and slow. The authoress feels to change of season like a continuous drama. Explain the difference between facilities and opportunities. Facilities mean relaxation, gives to a person for particular purpose. Opportunity means time to give a person to prove himself. Okay student, this is a comprehended lecture related to the chapter. In the next lecture, I will surely give you the complete information about the exercise and we will solve the exercise in front of you inshallah ta'ala. Till then you have to wait for me. I will be with you. Allah Hafiz.